Hello folks, welcome to www.bellinghamboatland.com. Price product leader in the world today. We believe, prove us wrong. Here's the finest example of a used sports fisher on the market today, we believe. Over $10,000 in extras on this boat. Absolutely loaded with everything you could possibly put on it. She's a 2052 Trophy Pro WA walkaround. Full electronics, VHF. It has the onboard Merck Smart Craft system, which calibrates everything from hours to RPM to temps. We'll show that in a minute when we get the main engine running. And look at this, Captain Kim here. Let's steer the boat. Remote steering, Pathfinder remote steering on a Honda 8-horse 4-stroke kicker. Plumbed into the main, powers trim and tilt, power start, everything. So push the button to start it. Just go to middle, right there, it's good. So here we go, let's just leave it right there, Kim. There we go, thrusting along. So everything under the sun. So here's how we shut it off. Engine start, engine stop, should be the same button I would think. No, maybe not. I don't even know how you stop it, but I'll just pull the dead man switch. There we go. So I pulled the lanyard. We'll put this back to neutral. And now if I want to get the whole system out of the way, Kim, just turn the engine. Turn it this way, please. Yeah, no, the other way. Because this is how it rests. Just stop there. Good, thanks. Okay, you can wind that back up. So I'm going to trim it up like this. There you go. You don't even need to lift the bracket back and forth. What an option. So there's how it's plumbed. Top of the line kicker bracket. Professionally wired in. There's actually a fuel cutoff there. I'll tilt over here and try not to drop the camera. There's a Pathfinder. So that's mounted to the transom and it's electric so you can steer it. Beautiful setup. You'd be spending about $5,000 at a marine shop to get that set up. Same here as the boat, the kicker. How's electric downriggers? Yeah, go for it. It's just starting the main engine there. Electric downriggers, guys. Plumbed, Scotties. Just push the button, spool it out, spool it in. Here's how they plug in. It's all wired and plumbed. Incredible. Look at that. And we have it all here. Best part, all these boats come with a 4.3 carbureted MPI. That's a fuel injected with factory Merkers or full kit. Huge dollar upgrade. We've only ever seen a couple of them with that engine. 99% of these things just have the carbureted engine. I just put it in gear slowly, Kim. Don't. Yeah, you just touched our trim here. I don't know where we're at on the trim now, but I had her trimmed out, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to walk to the front for a minute, so just go slow like this and head straight down the channel here. This boat is a freshwater boat, so super hard to achieve because this boat obviously will be used in the salt chuck now. We're keeping the tradition alive on a freshwater lake right now. Here I am out the pulpit. Huge dollar replacement on a boat like this, loaded up like this. Oh, you're probably well over 50, probably more like 60 with all the equipment. We've added it all up. If you paid full pop and took it to the shop to get all the equipment that's on this boat, you'd be well north of 10K. Cleanest example we've ever seen. The boat's virtually spotless for an 8-year-old boat. Full canvas. Every boat we sell, we own outright. So that's the difference. Most boats on the market these days are brokeraged, and what that means is like a realtor selling a house. A realtor doesn't own the house. The dealership selling the boat, it's a consignment, and the selling dealer or broker takes a percentage. The difference with us is every boat we've ever sold, the hundreds of them, if not thousands, every single one of those boats, we paid for the boat in its entirety. We hold clear title in hand. They're owned vessels by us, so we have a vested interest to go through the boat because we own them. If you're selling somebody else's product, it wouldn't make sense to spend dealership money at $100 plus an hour and go through it unless the consumer's paying for that. Okay, here's the Smart Craft system. Brilliant system. So it's showing water temp, oil pressures, PSIs, volts, RPMs, fuel gallons, gallons used, trim, everything. And this boat here, let me get back to hours. Where did I find hours? It's 40 hours is what this boat had on it. So she's virtually brand new still. Plastic still on the cushions down below deck here. Whole package, we're not greedy folks. We could ask easily 30 grand for one in this condition. It's got to be the nicest in the country. Most loaded up used trophy we've ever seen. We're 26 grand. So you can't go wrong. And there's no additional fees. There's no freight PDI documentation. Nothing on top of that. So Kim, let's take her up to speed. Pull her back. She'll climb up a bit and pull her back to 30, cut her at 39. Water glasses out up here, slow down. As soon as you see her in the water glasses, just slow her down slowly. It's got all the fish finding equipment. It's got a color scrolling GPS. I don't know if it comes out, sometimes cameras taking pictures of electronics flash back and you can't really see it. Anyways, it's all working here. I'm glad it comes out in the video. Absolutely finest example of a used sports fisher we've ever seen. It's absolutely gorgeous, this one. If we could buy 150 of these boats, we would. But there's very few around. Once again, here's how Kim was steering that kicker. Look at that. It's long enough cable that I think you could sit at the front on the bow and still steer the vessel on your kicker. Absolutely loaded to the teeth. Finest example in the country, we believe. On a 2006 Trophy Pro 2052. Every option under the sun. I don't know what else you could put on this boat. Electric Scotty downriggers all plumbed and working. 8-horse 4-stroke Honda kicker. Power trim, power tilt, electric start, remote steer, full electronics, VHF Marine. It has a head with a holding tank, plastic still on the cushions. What am I missing? Full canvas. Has it all. And condition is absolutely spotless. It hasn't seen salt water, so there's no corrosion on the vessel. All these spots, even the gas caps, they all cheaper metal. They corrode up real easy in the salt chuck if you don't intensely polish them. The rails, everything gets crusty. Boats with bottom paint moored in the ocean. Bigger vessels you can find real cheap, because once they've sat in the water for 10-15 years, it's a different vessel than a freshwater boat on the trailer. It's a different boat than a boat on the trailer, period. We sell mostly trailable boats simply for the fact of they're easier to get from point A to point B when we're buying them, and condition is a lot nicer. Once again, this has been the sea trial of an absolutely stunning, nicest example I've ever been on for a used boat. Spotless 06 Trophy 2052 with every possible option. We are www.bellinghamboatland.com, 360-756-6545. Thank you for that global business. Signing off.